Hello everybody and welcome to Mr. B Clothing here at 1995 Northwest 86th Street. Gorgeous Clive, Iowa. Tim Sitzmann joins me as always. And Tim, hey, welcome to today's little video blog here. You're excited, man. You're a big horse racing buff.
You know,
this
is an exciting time in sport. You know, we look at all the athletes. We talk about the football players. We talk about the basketball players, for men and women. We get excited about a little Iowa State track because they're always involved in a lot of great races, and they have a great program up there at Iowa State. Volleyball, a lot of great things. But there's an athlete going off on Saturday that's unbelievable. That's the horse racing.
Yeah.
And
Doulahan.
Yeah. I'm always wrong on this, and I said he's got to be the expert.
And you know what? There's about a 50% chance that I just mispronounced it as well.
And Doulahan is an Iowa bred. The Donegal horse racing team is ready to go. We're all ready to go in Iowa, and it's an exciting time. And you know, from what I understand, Chris, you can correct me if I'm wrong. These horses are athletes, just like the athletes that go on the court and on the field. They want to win. They're trained to compete, and it's fun to watch them.
It's a fun weekend. I always look forward to this weekend when we had Patio Prado a few years ago. And even if there's not an Iowa horse, I enjoy it. We bumped into each other out at Prairie Meadows a couple weeks ago, and that's just a good time going out there on
You know
Friday.
you know what I found out about horse racing a long time ago is that if you go to the slots or if you go play blackjack, you know, it goes so fast. And in horse racing, you can watch a beautiful horse run. Mm-hmm. You can have social time with your friends.
Absolutely.
You can have a little beverage if you choose. And you still have time to place a little friendly wager.
Absolutely.
I came out of there with a little Prairie Meadows money the other night, and I hope you did.
I did too.
We had a lot of fun. Sorry about my voice. I had Chris coming the other night, and I lost it. I got a little hoarse, and it wasn't because I was yelling at my employees. I was excited about my fans, the customers that are coming in here. We're having a great spring.
Good. That's good. Is summer stuff here? Are you officially in the summer season?
We're not officially in the summer, but it's transitioned into summer.
Okay.
We'll soon be wearing shorts and T-shirts and that kind of stuff pretty regularly, and flip-flops and sandals. We have all that at Mr. B's, but what I'm excited about is Saturday night at 5 o'clock, we're going to watch an Iowa-bred horse run for the roses, and we can all have some little fun with the horse racing. We've sold a few outfits for those people going to the Kentucky Derby. It's been good. A lot of big hats and bright sport coats and fun things. They aren't dressed as drab as you and I when they go to that Derby. They're all fired up, and they have yellow and green. I guess Houlihan's colors are green and yellow. We're kind of wearing the green today.
We are. We're representing Iowa Corn Cyhawk Trophy, the new one, Tim.
What do you think of that?
You know what? I'm a little disappointed, to be honest with you. I liked the belt idea. Did you hear about the belt?
Yeah, I was.
The corn belt. Now they didn't even put it on the ballot, but to me,
I'm going to cause a lot of ruckus. I don't even want the corn on there, but we have to because it's sponsored by the corn. But I kind of like the side and Herky on there.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
I just saw this corn belt that people my generation throwing it around on Twitter, Facebook. I thought that the two schools really missed an opportunity to do something big, to do something unique. Can you imagine though, Tim, the winner of that game, you know, somebody's up on somebody's shoulders and he's holding up the belt, the championship belt.
The old Brett Favre thing. Yeah,
I mean, that's Sports Center, man.
That is, yeah.
And that rivalry would be known for that belt. And this is just another trophy to me. I don't care. Like last year when there was the uproar, you know, over the trophy, it didn't even bother me. To me, it's a very, very side deal. But I would like to see the belt.
And I understand the reason for the corn, and I should retract that because it's really promoted by them. And
I understand what you're saying.
I think the rivalry is really what's important here.
Yeah.
That it continues, and it's fun for the state of Iowa, whether you like one school or not. It doesn't. It really is it's an ecliptic kind of game for the season, and it presents something that I think Iowa needs to have.
Yeah. Another news. There's more news this week that Bob Bowlsby, while we're recording this here on Thursday afternoon, former Iowa Hawkeye athletic director, looks like he's going to be the next commissioner of the Big 12 Conference.
Wow.
A lot of Cyclone fans out there a little bit freaking out over this. They're going, oh, it's a Hawk. Is he going to keep the Clones down? Don't worry about it. To me, with this commissioner role, boy, you got a lot of smart people, a lot of powerful people. Doesn't necessarily mean they're smart, I guess. But they're making these. To me, I'm not worried about this decision whatsoever. I feel like it's all going to play out. I feel like the Big 12 Conference is in a really good spot, probably the better spot than it's been in since I've been doing this. I think Bowlsby will do a really nice job. I like having a guy from Iowa in that spot. Should things get a little topsy-turvy here in a couple years, maybe, I think you got a guy to look out for Iowa State.
I refer a little bit to you. I really don't know that much about whether this is a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, neither do I.
But I kind of look at it this way, that it seems to me, as we've talked about it, that it was all placed on Texas is running everything in the Big 12.
Yep.
And all the power was down there. And I think off camera you and I talked about it a little bit, and I actually listen to you once in a while, Chris. I think you got a little head on your shoulders. I think it kind of neutralizes Texas a little bit, having a northern commissioner, somebody who cares a little bit about the state of Iowa, even though he left for Stanford a few years back.
But that's a no-brainer. I mean, Stanford is the holy grail of athletic departments. Yeah.
But I understand that. But I actually listen to you. I think it kind of neutralizes Texas a minor bit, and I think they're going to look for the well-being of the Big 12. And I think it's a conference that's going to be strong maybe for the future. Where a year or so ago, we all wondered what was even going to become of the Big 12.
I feel like the Big 12 now, they've been the prey for so long. I kind of feel like they're the predator now. Yeah. As far as this realignment game goes, personally, I hope it doesn't keep going. I don't like the realignment. I'm tired of it. I'm ready to move on into a new era of college athletics.
Well, it's going to be interesting this year with West Virginia coming in, and we have another
TCU.
TCU, I'm sorry,
yep,
couldn't get it. So it's going to be a new conference, and setting a new commissioner in there. Like I said, I don't have much knowledge about it. I take your lead on this a little bit, but it seems to be a nice appointment for.
No problem with the fit. No problem.
Yeah.
So hey, you really wanted the ultimate shopping experience. Get in here on Derby Saturday, because Tim, you're going to see a side of Tim that you've probably never seen before. He's going to be bouncing off the walls.
I'm going to probably wear a pretty wild plaid sport coat that day, just to be Derby kind of guy, you know. So I'm kind of looking forward to the Derby.
Hats for the ladies? Maybe you're going out to the Meadows?
We don't have a lot of hats for the ladies, but I think it'd be kind of fun to have hats on, and it'll be a fun day for Iowa. We've had a lot of excitement with the customers that are going to the Derby, with quite a few Iowans going, so it's exciting.
Do you like it when people go out to Prairie Meadows on a regular Friday and they're rocking the horse racing garb?
It's kind of fun, you know.
I saw some people out there that night. I mean, the ladies with the big hats and everything. I was so surprised.
You know, that's what's fun about clothing. You can put your personality into it and have a little fun with it. So
go ahead.
We do everything from casual to real dress to formal. We kind of try to do it all for our clients. So it's a good time in Iowa to have a born and bred Iowa horse there.
All right,
ready to run for the roses.
We'll see what happens, Tim.
Yeah,
you get ready, because we got to start doing your picks for the football season.
And you know what? Football season's coming around, so we got to start putting
doing your picks here before too long.
On. Get ready to go.
Tim will start doing his research. We got
absolutely
preseason magazines coming out.
I was pretty close last year. If you remember, I was off a game is all on my.
You
picks.
were?
Yep.
Off one game. We'll see what happens.
We're looking forward to a great season at Iowa State. I think it's going to be wonderful.
Absolutely. We can't wait. We're already wishing the summer away. Thank you, Tim. We appreciate it.
Nice to be with you, Chris.
We'll be back here before you know it. Everybody have a very good week and enjoy the Kentucky Derby. As you know, Tim's going to be doing that right here.
If I didn't have a hoarse voice, I'd start singing Run for the Roses, but I can't sing right now, Chris.
Well, I'm sure Zach not going to do it. So it's probably a pretty good spot then.
Absolutely.
Have a good weekend, everybody.